Ask and you shall receive. We're back. And today I have a special one for you. It's my world famous buffalo chicken mac and cheese. I think you guys are really gonna like this one. So let's get started. So to start out here, I'm gonna grate a full block of sharp cheddar cheese. I will say I'm gonna be pressure cooking my pasta today. If you don't have a pressure cooker though, no problem. You can just make your noodles like you always do, just boiling water. I would probably start boiling it now while you start to do some of the other prep. So I'm just gonna shred this block of cheese quick. You can use pre-shredded cheese, but I find that the block, if you shred it yourself, you know, it melts a little better once you start stirring it in. So I'll get this going here, and then I'll see you for the next step. All right, guys, I finished shredding the cheese, but I cut my thumb in the process, so I got a Band-Aid on it now. Anyway, let's just keep going. Okay, guys, I got about 2 chicken breasts here. I cut them in half and pounded them down a bit so they're a little thinner. Next up, we are gonna coat them. Okay guys, here's the next step. So we got the chicken, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna coat it in flour. I put a little seasoning in the flour too, just for some extra flavor, and then we'll get it in the egg wash. And then finally, we're gonna end with the breadcrumbs, and you can see we're using Dot's Home-Style pretzel breadcrumbs here. So it should be good. All right, guys, I got the chicken all coated up. I think next I'm gonna get the noodles going in the pressure cooker. Okay, guys, I got the noodles cooking in the pressure cooker here. And then I'm heating up some oil in the pan. That's how we're gonna cook the chicken. I think I'm gonna get that started right now. What I'm gonna do is about 4 minutes on each side of the chicken, and then we'll cut it, kind of see what it looks like from there. And I'll show you when that's done. All right, guys, we got a couple minutes left on the chicken, about a minute left on the noodles until we're ready to start mixing. And this is what I'm gonna mix in with the cheese with the noodles. So I'm gonna do about a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm just gonna put some black pepper, garlic powder, and a little salt on there. You know, whatever feels right, you know? All right, I'll show you once that's ready to mix. All right, guys, I got all the ingredients in here. So I think I'm just gonna stir until it's combined well. And then the chicken is done, and it came out looking pretty good. So we'll get to that next. All right, guys, one final step to the macaroni. I melted about half a stick of butter and combined it with about a cup of panko breadcrumbs. We're gonna add this to the top of the mac and cheese, and we are going to, I believe, air fry it for a little bit. All right, guys, I tried to get a nice even layer on top of the mac. So I'm gonna air crisp this for about 7 minutes. If you don't have an air fryer and like a pressure cooker like I'm using here, that's fine. I mean, the breadcrumbs are kind of optional anyway, but if you did want them, you could just throw them in the oven for a little while. Bake them till they're pretty crisp. All right, so I'm gonna get this going. 360. Let's do it for like 7 minutes. And I'll see you next where we will do the buffalo chicken. All right, guys, I got the chicken in a bowl here. Next, we're gonna mix it with some buffalo sauce. So this is the buffalo chicken. If you want, you can add some buffalo sauce to the mac as well once it's finished, just to give it a little extra flavor. But we're just gonna do the chicken for now. And we'll get that coated in the buffalo mix here. It's starting to smell good. All right, that's coated pretty well in here. The Mac's got a couple minutes left, so we're almost ready for the final product. All right, guys, the Mac is done. We got a nice top layer of breadcrumbs on here. Next up is the final step. I'm gonna plate it up for you. Guys, I've done it again. Look at this masterpiece. We got buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Perfect for the Super Bowl game day. Know it's coming to you a little late because the Super Bowl just started. But you know, you're just gonna have to remember this for next year. Because this is good. All right, let's give it the taste test. All right, guys. We've made it. Now, let's give it a try. Oh yeah. What can I say, guys? What can I say? I think it speaks for itself. Man, that's good. Would highly recommend trying this recipe. 10 out of 10. All right, it's time for the Super Bowl. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comments what you want next. Thanks for watching.